I want to talk about the thing that nobody says out loud, but almost every woman over 50 feels at some point or another. The thought that maybe it's too late, the fear that the window has already closed, that starting over at this age is either impossible or just too risky to even try. I'm here to tell you that all of that is a lie. And today I want to show you exactly what's really stopping you, and it's not your age. Welcome back to my channel. I'm Laura Whitelaw, and I help women over 50 stop waiting for their life to change and become the woman who changes their life from the inside out. First off, I want to acknowledge that the fear of being too old is real and makes complete sense. Ageism is a real thing. Many of us in our 50s have had to look for other work or wanted to look for other work and struggled to find anything at the same pay level or anything with the same level of responsibility. If you've been in a situation where you've had to look for work in your 50s, you know all about that. You're left feeling invisible, like you don't really have anything to contribute anymore. And society doesn't exactly celebrate women over 50. So, of course, the fear is there. It would be strange if you didn't feel some level of fear. But it's not your age, it's your identity that's holding you back. If you believe that it's too late for you, that's an identity level issue. It's just a story, and it's holding you back from what's possible at this stage of your life. Our culture, particularly in North America, undervalues women who are over 50. In some cases, we're considered to be past our prime. But sadly, this can cause some people to feel like there's no point in even trying. And somehow the fear of failure feels even more intense at this age. It feels more costly and more embarrassing. The fear of being seen and stepping into something new can feel terrifying. You have to be more visible, and that makes you feel vulnerable. But at age 50 plus, you have something that you didn't have when you were in your 30s. You have decades of knowledge, wisdom, and life experience behind you. You know who you are, and you know who you're not. You've survived things that younger people probably would struggle with, and it didn't break you because you're still here. The skills, the resilience, the wisdom that you've gained through all these years, these things are your competitive advantage and not a liability. Many of the most successful entrepreneurs and coaches didn't even get started until their 50s. Take Martha Stewart and Vera Wang, for example. Both of these women built massive business empires after the age of 50. So if your career has flatlined at this point, consider it as a door opening rather than a door closing. Ageism in the corporate world is real. If you're female over 50, you've likely already experienced it. But ageism can't touch something that you create yourself outside of the corporate world. Nobody can lay you off from your own business, your own coaching practice, or your own YouTube channel. So if things seem depressing at the moment, it could actually be a gift. It could be that something is pushing you towards reinvention and the best chapter of your life. So don't wait until the fear goes away. Adopt the identity of the confident, resourceful, resilient, wise woman over 50 that you truly are. So one of the teachers that I follow is Neville Goddard, and he taught that you don't attract your next chapter by hoping for it and praying for it. You embody it. Most people follow the have do be formula. They wait until they have enough money, the time, the courage to pursue their passions and become the version of themselves that they dream of. But unfortunately, they've got it backwards. If you really want to experience quantum leaps, you need to reverse that formula. Be the version of yourself that has what you want now and start making decisions as that new version of you. Ask yourself, what would the millionaire version of me do in a situation like this, for example? When you do this, you pull that reality to you faster than anything else. And I'm going through this process right now, and that's how this YouTube channel was born. If you've watched any of my previous videos, you know that I talk a lot about emotional regulation. or nervous system regulation using various tools such as breath work, EFT tapping, meditation, and the peace and self-love I feel is greater than anything I've ever felt before. So if you're thinking that it might be too late for you, I want you to know that you found this video for a reason. You're not too old and you're not too late. So if you're ready to make an identity level change, reach out to me at the link below in the description and schedule a reinvention clarity call with me. And if you're not ready for that, just hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. And leave me a comment below and let me know what's the one thing you would do if you knew you couldn't fail. Thanks very much for watching, and we'll see you again next time. Bye-bye.